What's up, guys? Jake here, getting back some Aviary attorney, picking up right where we left off in the middle of our court case. So let's get going.
So the clock's hands were painted on. So what? Doesn't matter. The photograph still depicts Dame Cataline as absent close to the time of the murder. That's significant. Don't be dense, Monsieur Rabington. If the photograph is not completely genuine, then it cannot be considered reliable evidence. Why not? It's still a portrayal of the night's events. Because if we accept that one part of the picture was edited, then we must accept the possibility that other parts were as well. It is possible that Dame Cataline was painted out. Even worse, it is possible that another person was painted in. We knew that the witness was trying to cover for someone, so all possibilities must be accounted for. So what are you saying, Falcon? That the housemaid paid off the photographer? Or was it Seigneur Pertois Demois, perhaps? I don't think so. The housemaid lacks a means or motive, and it wouldn't make sense for Seigneur Purrington to implicate his own daughter. Well, surely you're not suggesting that the honest and beloved Baron Roguel deliberately tried to frame Dame Cataline, because that would be the most outlandish theory yet. The Baron is a pillar of our community. He would never do such a thing. Monsieur Rabington, I'm not here to throw accusations. That's the job of you, the prosecutor. However, perhaps I should offer my opinion. Ooh, Baron, it's not time for your witness testimony yet. So why would you think, prosecutor? And yet I see my good reputation getting tarnished by your incompetence. Incompetence? Indeed, let us proceed with witness questioning. Is that fine with you, Judge? Yes, I suppose that's fine. Very good, and I trust the defense has no objections. No objections here. Fantastic. But before I forget, I pledge to speak without fear and prejudice, etc., etc. Now, prosecutor, ask me about what I witnessed over the course of the evening. Okay. Baron Roguel, I mean, on the night of the initial dinner went magnificently. When the photographer arrived, Monsieur and we left to visit the garden. Dame Cataline followed behind him moments later. Seigneur Pertois, Monsieur Robino, and myself were engaged in conversation, so we paid her no mind. After the photographer had left, my housemaid left to go find Monsieur Granouille and Dame Cataline. That would be when I heard her cry for help. Thank you, Baron. I think we know the story from there. I would like to cross-examine the witness. Do you doubt my integrity, garçon? I'm just here to uncover the truth, Baron. Very well then, hit me with your best shot. Let us establish with absolute certainty that I, Baron Roguel, am an honest man. The defense may proceed with the cross-examination. Okay, I don't know what he said that is suspicious. Dinner went magnificently. Monsieur Granouille, garden, housemaid. Baron, we saw the murder scene, your garden, for ourselves. Baron Roguel, when was the last time you ventured into your own garden? As it happens, I have quite serious allergies. I haven't been in my own garden for years. Years, you say? Indeed. Baron, I do not wish to call you a liar, but that claim does not hold up to scrutiny. Oh, and why is that? Because we have hard evidence that you visited the garden recently. Balderdash! My word is gold. Show the court this so-called hard evidence that I've been in my garden. Excuse me, bitch. Here's a cigar. This was found in your garden. To be specific, it was found inside the fountain basin. Right beside where the murder occurred. A cigar butt. That could belong to anybody, and, prosecutor, please, shut your mouth. I can speak for myself. Okay, sorry, Baron. That is indeed the remnants of one of my cigars, but I must apologize, Monsieur Falcon, for I misunderstood your initial question. You see, prior to the banquet, I hadn't visited my own garden in years. You fucking are changing your story? But, naturally, after hearing the housemaid's cry for help on the evening of the murder, I rushed outside. I was shocked and disgusted by what I saw. That must have been when I dropped my half-smoked cigar in the fountain basin. You see, Falcon, that's a perfectly reasonable explanation. I would find that believable if the cigar were casually discarded. But as it happened, the cigar butt was found in the fountain's upper basin, a location that could only be accessed with great inconvenience. And a little paddling. The cigar butt was not dropped, it was deliberately hidden. There are any number of possible explanations. Are there? Because I can only think of one. That is that you, Baron Orgwell, deliberately hid your cigar butt to disguise your own illicit activities. Did I now? And what illicit activities would those be? You want me to spell it out? Fine. Let's put everything on the table. You, Baron Orgwell, murdered Monsieur Granouille. That is what you were trying to keep hidden. Directly accusing me of murder? How shamelessly brazen! That is a ludicrous accusation, Falcon. The Baron is an upstanding citizen of the highest order. Your allegation is baseless. You have no evidence, no, means, motives, or opportunity. No evidence? Then carta, Monsieur Rabbington. Every piece of evidence points to Baron Roguel as the prime suspect. You want the means? The Baron certainly had the means. His lion's claws are as sharp as a surgeon's blade. Cutting a frog belly would be trivial to him. Even Monsieur Robinino confessed just moments ago that he feared his claws. Ridiculous! I would never threaten a man with violence. You want a motive? The Baron had at least 10,000 francs worth of motive. By removing a business partner, the Baron's share of his railway company increased from 1/3 to 1/2. This is preposterous! And finally, the Baron had an opportunity. No, he crafted the perfect opportunity. He arranged a small banquet with a very select number of guests. He was aware of the missing silverware, and yet he served steak, a food item that necessitates good cutlery. Why? To bloody the hands of his guests, of course. Then he hired an easily influenced photographer and staged a very specific picture in order to build a perfect alibi for himself. Photographing the guests in front of the handless clock to make for an easy editing is quite an ingenious plan, it must be said. Prosecutor, are you just gonna let this sad, slanderous yarn go uncontested? See something! Object! Oh, you're pitifully useless. After executing the murder, the Baron found himself still holding on to a single piece of incriminatory evidence, his finished cigar. He knew that leaving it at the crime scene would raise suspicion, but he didn't have time to properly dispose of it. So, out of desperation, he threw it into his fountain, out of the sight of his guests and any snooping police. Do I select the cigar? Right? This is what you want, right? What do you want? What do you want? What am I clicking? Oh, I clicked the evidence. I'm a fucking idiot. I imagine the Baron was hoping to implicate Senor Pereira Dormar ever since that would ensure total control over his railway company. Alas, Dame Cataline was the first to happen upon the crime scene, so the Baron improvised. This is an outrage! Judge, I demand you disbar this raiding lunatic! No! There is only one outrage here. That is, that a man like yourself is able to abuse his wealth and status to frame an innocent girl for murder. You are a bourgeois of the worst kind. How dare you, garçon! The utter nerve for a lying scumbag of a lawyer to accuse a philanthropist like myself of something so heinous! And it's nothing like the fat cat bourgeois. I'm a respectable, hard-working capitalist. No, you're a ruthless man who would slaughter a dear friend just to reap a few francs. You incredulous whelp! I had to gut you right here and now like a damned frog! Ooh. Shouldn't have said that. Could someone please restrain the Baron? I'm on it, Your Honor. Let it go, old man. To the concierge with you. Don't touch me, you filthless jackdaw! I can walk myself. This is quite a turn of events. Does the prosecution have anything to add? Well, in a manner of speaking, well, to be honest, no. Then I shall now confer with the members of the jury to come to a decision. I ask that the animals of the court please be patient in this time. Falcon, that was incredible! Thank you. I just hope it was enough. I don't see how it couldn't have been enough. That was a slam dunk. Wham, bam, get dunked on, bitch. What do you mean? You just proved Caroline's innocence. We'll get a not guilty verdict for sure. Sparrowson, I think you've misunderstood something important about the justice system. What's that? I haven't proved anything. As lawyers, we cannot deal in proofs. It's just not possible. All we can do is organize the evidence and convincingly explain what it suggests. I haven't proved Dame Cataline's innocence. All I have done is demonstrate that there is a significant possibility that she is not guilty. I'm not sure that I understand the difference. We have reached a decision. In light of the recent revelations, it is clear that an error of judgment was made in with the initial arrest. On that note, we unanimously find the defendant, Dame Catiline Demew, to be not guilty. Boosh! Oh yes, I'm the best lawyer in the world. Not guilty. Monsieur Falcon, Petite Sparrowson, you did it! Yeah, I suppose we did, didn't we? You should head back to the office so we can celebrate properly. You did it, Falcon! I can't take all the credit. This was a group achievement. I'm so proud of you both. I'll go get 1 bottle of wine and 3 of our least dirty glasses. You were amazing, Monsieur Falcon. Kia! It was nothing. Whoops, skipped a line. Well, I didn't pin anything. Sparrowson and I just worked at unveiling the truth, given the facts of the case. Monsieur Falcon, there is no need to play coy. The case is over. Play coy? Don't tell me you're actually being sincere. I'm completely lost. Oh, wow. I thought the goody-goody thing was an act, but you actually don't know. All right, I'll spell it out for you. Holy shit, was she actually guilty? I bet she was actually guilty. I murdered Monsieur Grenouille. Oh my god, she was guilty. What the fuck? I saw him in the garden, all drunk and vulnerable, and I seized my opportunity. I'm such a bad person. It was nothing personal, just business, you understand. Business? To increase my papa's share in the train company, of course. My papa always said that the drunk old frog was the weakest link. Your confession doesn't make any sense at all. I found Baron Roguel's cigar butt hidden in the garden. Oh, I put that there. I expected the police to find it, but I suppose that was putting too much faith in the brains of Paris's finest. But Falcon proved that Monsieur Robinito's photograph was edited. It was edited. I wasn't in the picture, because I was busy paying a visit to Monsieur Grenouille in the garden. My papa knew I needed an alibi, so he ordered Monsieur Robinito to paint me over Baron Roguel and to add hands to the clock. But that lazy artist didn't manage to finish altering the photograph by trial day. It's a good thing Monsieur Falcon was so imaginative, because that could have gone very badly. What's with the silence? You should both be proud. There aren't many lawyers in the whole of France who could have won a case like this, even for a bourgeois kitty like me. I think you should leave. Fine. So much for the celebrations. Here's the payment for your services, straight from my papa's pockets. Well, adieu, Monsieur Falcon. Adieu, Petite Sparrowson. Falcon, what do we do now? Falcon? Shit, man. I fucked up. That sucked. Well, I guess that's the end of Act 1, so that seems like a good spot to end.
So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you had as much fun watching as I did playing. Be sure to tune in next week for another episode of Aviary Attorney, and I will catch you guys next time.